welcome back. Let me just set up and do the invites. So, invite. Now, this is public, so you guys can invite anyone you'd like as well. Anyone you think would like this type of entertainment, I guess? Is that what it's called? Alright. Inviting everyone. Or at least trying to. There are a lot of people on this list. Just saying. Still waiting for that invite all button. Facebook. Just invite everyone that's online. How about that? Hello! Alright. Well, it is 7:08. So I think this is going to end up being until 8:08. So that's all good. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Tonight we are going to be continuing on the necklace that we started 2 weeks back, I believe. Hello. So, we started on this. We got a decent amount done. And I think we're going to be doing a decent amount more. So, let me grab... Hey. Ha. A couple of those. That's all I really need. So how's everyone doing? Hopefully good. Hooray! So, let me see here. I'm running out of these colors, so this pattern might start going a little awry. Freaky, I was just talking to Taylor about knitting when you popped up on this video. Yep, that's the point of the knitting with metal. because I get to knit, quote unquote, with metal. It's just I know that both of them take an extremely long time. I've never knitted. Knitted? Knit? I've never knit. Knitted. I have never knit anything. But I know that it takes a long time. And so does chainmail. And I know also, like, if you mess up a pattern on knitting and don't catch it right away, just like with chainmail, it ruins the entire piece, basically. You have to unknit the entire piece. So, hence the name of this episode. I'm doing hour-long sessions of these to post onto YouTube to try to get a little bit more content. Just because one video a week kind of doesn't really kick in the YouTube algorithm very much, so unfortunately, or fortunately, I mean, however you want to look at it, have to make more videos. So, this seemed like a good kind of stepping stone, easy content. I like doing chainmail. I got away from doing chainmail a little bit when I started doing more of my jewelry making. So, I wanted just an episode, a series kind of, working on some chainmail stuff. Because it's a little too expensive to be doing with the silver. I figured that out after I made the Byzantine earrings that I made. I think I did a full 10-foot roll and then some of silver, and was only able to make 2 earrings. So, yeah, chainmail takes up a lot of metal. Come on, get in there. So how was everyone's weekend? Week. What day is it? It's Wednesday. How's everyone's week? I ended up doing a fairly long week. I think I did like 9 days out. And then I finally got home. And then I was only home for a day. But, oh well. Then I went back out. And now I'm here. In Indiana, I think. Indiana? IN? So we're going to set this up so that it will be able to take on the Mobius ball when we make it, because now we're making the Mobius ball. So red, come here, red, black, red, black, there's a light blue in here, and a pink. Come on. Some of these get tangled up so badly. Oh, there we go. So there's a light blue and a pink. What other colors do we got here? We got the gray, right? Yeah. Let's start with these then. The red already looks closed. So we'll just make sure that that's all nice and closed. But yeah, I enjoy doing chainmail. It just takes a lot of metal, so I can't really do a lot of it in for the silver. But obviously, if someone asks for something in chainmail, then obviously I'll do it. But for right now, any of the projects that I'm trying to do are going to be mainly different design than doing chainmail. So I like the fact that I'm doing a different segment, which is just dedicated to chainmail. And luckily I've got enough aluminum from when from when I got it last. So that is always good. Alright, now again, to make the Mobius ball, you literally just keep closing a ring into the loops. So you start out with one closed, and then you put a loop through, close it, then put another loop through. As long as you're going in the same direction, so like I'm going from front over here into the back, it'll make a Mobius ball. All right. So that is a Mobius ball. So now we're just putting it onto the necklace. Boop. Whenever I boop, that's me waving at people. Hi. Where's another dark blue? Come on. I'm trying to keep the pattern consistent, but like I said, I am running out of color here. Hi. Or Maria says hi. Yep. Let's see here. What have I been using? I've been using pink, huh? Okay. It's not pink. This one is. Like I said, I'm trying to keep it at least somewhat consistent, but it's a little hard. Spread my metal out a little bit, just so that it's not taking all of like one color and then I have to drastically change it to a different color. That wouldn't look good. Unless I did like consistent rows of it, then it could be, I guess, a Technicolor necklace, kind of. And it's red. Yeah, red, blue, and black. Red's the one that I'm really running out of. Well, I hope that you all had excellent weeks. Hopefully everyone is well and entertained and not going stir crazy too much. Oh no, that was red. I need that. No. I lost red. There we go. So hopefully you all watch my YouTube. This is going to be going on it, but I started a box ring on my regular channel, my YouTube channel. Started a box ring, and then unfortunately found out that I do not have a high enough temperature torch. Now, I can do a couple things. I can either A, get yet another torch that runs off of butane, which, okay, I can do that. But I've been kind of not liking the butane as much. I have to refill it consistently. to the point that we have a refill time. Refill time, refill time, refill, refill, refill time. It's not refill time right now. But, that's the thing. Oh yeah, you just watched that? Maria just watched it. Yeah, so, it doesn't get enough heat. So, okay. So what does that mean? So, again, I get another butane torch, which I'm not really a big fan of because of the fact that I've already gone through 2, potentially 3 butane torches. They break down easily. The refills for them aren't really that cheap. I mean, they're somewhat cheap, and like, what was it? Like 12 to 15 bucks if I'm getting the big ones, which those have lasted me a fair amount. So, like, I like the portability and I like the accessibility of them. But I think what I'm going to do is wait a few weeks to a month. So that means I'm going to be putting my box ring on hold for a month. Save up some money and get a proper torch. Most likely it's going to be acetylene because I would rather have just 1 tank than 2 in this truck. So yeah, so that's basically what I'm most likely going to be doing, is getting an acetylene torch, because it would be fairly easy for me to refill it. There's a place that refills them fairly close to the house. And the the fact that it can have multiple tips for different types of projects is very advantageous to me. I would really enjoy that, having that variability. Is that even a word? I don't know. But in any case, that's what I'm planning on. I am planning on getting an acetylene torch so that I can have different tips. It's a professional torch, so it's going to be able to get to the heat, the temperature that I'm going to need. So that's the plan, at least. So basically, last week, this was Sunday. Sunday, basically ended up making me go, okay, so what am I going to do? And that is the question. For this week, I actually have not done anything yet. I've got a few ideas, but the box ring was supposed to be a good, like, month and a half worth of projects. But since I can't do it, now I'm a little stuck. I've got a few ideas. I was thinking of doing a lion earring, just like outline of a like heraldic lion. So fairly simple. I can use the wire that I have because I can heat that up and I can solder that. I just apparently can't solder a large piece like a box ring. So, I was thinking that maybe doing a few zodiac signs, just to kind of have a few, because like I said, I'm gonna be waiting a few weeks on getting a torch. So I need something that's kind of consistent for the project. So my thinking is either zodiac signs or, and this just came to me, or I can try redoing my earring spikes, because the last time that I tried doing them, they came out, obviously, they came out fine. I can wear them. I can't wear them for too long, because they're only posts. So it's, like five of the prongs, basically, and they all go up into a tip. So my ear ends up going in between all the holes and kind of disforming into like a star shape, and it's very uncomfortable. And I did not think of that when I made them. So I'm thinking of redoing that now that I have some silver sheet and whatnot. I can use that as a base, and then make prongs from the top, so it's not pronged all the way through. So then it's not going to deform my ear, and it'll be a lot more comfortable. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but those are a couple of ideas. I'm really not sure what I am going to do, but I'm going to be doing something tonight. Because I need to start on something tonight, because it is Wednesday. I procrastinate way too much. It's bad. But if you guys have any ideas, any thoughts on any of that, just throw it down in the comments. And that means the people watching on YouTube as well. I know this is a live, but, you know, trying to make it accessible for everyone. I do read all of the comments at this point in my YouTubing, so there's at least that. Pink. But yeah, I hope that you all are doing well. I'm in Indiana right now. I think Indiana. Or, I think I am. Last week I actually, I had a load of disinfectants going to BJ's. Yes, gasp. The disinfectants. I was actually surprised when I went to go close my trailer. I'm like, oh no, I better lock this up. Because some people are crazy out there. That's not normally what I get loaded with, but it happened. All right. I think I am. Oh wait, no. I see a few reds in here. Okay, cool. So I already have a black. I've got a silver, black, silver, pink, red, and blue. Is that a blue? Yeah. That is a blue. Come on. Alright. Since the blue's already closed, well, the red's already closed too. Hello. Patrick, what the heck are you doing? I'm making a chain necklace. That is what I'm doing. Yeah, I just need to get the, I'm a little, Maria says, I'm a little biased, of course, but I think the Pisces earrings would be a bit, a simple design, but I think they would look good, especially if they dangle down a bit. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm probably going to be doing, like, a good month, if not 2 months worth of other projects, because the torch that I'm looking at is not cheap. That is for sure. Plus, I've got other bills and whatnot that I need to make sure that I need to pay off. So I'm probably going to go through the whole entire zodiac signs, most likely, because that's 12, right? So that's probably just what's going to happen. Luckily, I'm still working. So, hence why I'm in this truck. Like, it's a good thing, but also, you know, the whole, I mean, I don't like having to go in and out of areas where, there's a bunch of people. Like, this morning, they were cleaning out one of the sets of bathrooms. So then so of course they have it closed off because they're cleaning it. So I end up going to the other set of bathrooms because there's normally 2 sets. And there's like 10 people in there. And I'm like, well, this isn't social distancing at all. So I end up leaving and grabbing a shower. So I used my shower points to get a shower room just so I can go to the bathroom. So I try staying away from people as much as possible. I don't know you, you don't know me. There's no reason that we need to be anywhere close near each other. Alright, let's put a few of these earrings back. They got all mixed in with my chainmail metal. There we go. These can all go over here. Alright. So now we have another Mobius ball. Maria says, I was saying the same while I was at work. Some people were standing in huddles, talking with no masks. It makes no sense. And Taylor says, yup, been there, John. Who's John? I'm not John. But yeah, there are definitely like I said, I try not to be anywhere near people at this present moment. It's a safer bet than the alternative. But there are people out there. I mean, not last week, but I think the week before. It was right when was it? But in any case, I was looking to get food, and places just started doing where drivers can just walk up to the drive-thrus, and that's great. That's wonderful. But then a driver, I was sitting there trying to figure out whether or not I just walk up to the window or I have to call or whatever, what they would like us to do, type thing. What would you guys like us to do to begin the ordering process? So I was sitting there thinking and trying to figure out what I'd like, and another driver walks up next to me, and he's like, "Oh, this is crazy. I don't even know why they're doing all this type of stuff." And it's like you obviously don't understand. And I am obviously not going to stand next to you, because that means if you're not taking it seriously, you're probably not taking it seriously. So I'm gonna go to a different restaurant. So I don't know. There's way too much misinformation out there, and just people not taking it seriously. And I mean, okay, if you don't want to, but that's not good for any of us. Even if 1/6 of the people don't think that it's real, or don't take it seriously, or just go out anyways, the rest of us are gonna have to freaking suffer with it, to the point that it's probably gonna become a like a seasonal flu type thing. So that'll be fun every year, huh? Having to quarantine. Hopefully by then we'll have a vaccine, but you know, there's a lot of people out there that don't like those either. I'm not going to get into that. That's for sure. But needless to say, there are some definitely some iffy people out there. None of you guys, though. You guys are great. Oh no. So yeah, there's those projects. I've got I've got a few more projects, although um a lot of it depends on that silver sheet, which if I can't solder it, then I'm not going to be able to do those projects. Um, but I have enough wire that I can do some stuff, um, and uh, and hopefully I will get a torch by the time I get through those projects. I mean, I can just keep on doing different wire works and stuff like that, but I personally feel like I would end up getting bored with that. I was really excited about doing the box ring because it's something big, it's something new, um, it's something that I know that I can do well. Um, and Maria says, as the old saying goes, if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. And people need to learn to listen or just stay home. Yeah, that's the problem. But hopefully it gets better before it gets worse. That's all I have to say about that. But yeah, I do have a few projects that I can do. But like I said, I feel like I would end up getting bored with it, and that is not good, because if I'm starting to get bored of it, I'm the one doing it. You guys will definitely be bored of it. Like, oh, he's making another wire animal. Whoop-de-doo. um, so, hopefully, uh, things will go well, and I can either get a torch or find one online cheaply. Because, like I said, they are not cheap. And I also need to get an actual, like, cage or something to harness um, the tank down. Because I saw that they have, like, smaller tanks. They aren't like the big 5-foot tanks. It looked to be about, like, 3 feet-ish. You know, fairly short. So I'm hoping if I can get that, I can put it in a cage or even doing a bunch of bungee cords, something. Because oh, I messed up on the order. Huh. So, as you can see, this one, so you see the black is inside the red. So it's pink, red, blue. That's the order that I've been doing mostly. Pink, red, blue. Even though it looks like it's pink, blue, red, it's not. Okay. That's cool, lights. Just turn off. That's fine. Huh. But, as you can see, the second I try to flip these, now it is pink, red, blue. So I'm going to flip those around. Yeah, I'm gonna switch those now. Because like I said, I'm trying to keep it as to a pattern as possible. So just flip these around. So I might have to turn on my truck, because that might mean that my battery is dying. So I'm going to flip these around, and then I'm going to go turn on my truck, and hopefully it's not too goddamn loud. And hopefully it turns on. So that's the other thing. So flipping these, there we go. And hold on just one moment while I go make a whole bunch of noise, because I do not want my truck to not turn on. Oh no! There we go. Aha! Yeah, that was the issue. Sorry about that, everyone. Speaking of, actually, what time is it? Ah! So, about an hour. So I guess that's perfect timing. So let's, I think we should finish up this link here. And, we will end this stream then. What was I talking about before? Before my lights randomly turned off. That is the question. What was Patrick talking about? Patrick was talking about projects and torches. If I do end up doing this, I think I'm going to do my spike earring first, because I need to get pictures that I like of the zodiac signs that I could potentially make into earrings. So I think I'm going to be doing my earring first, because I know exactly what I want to do with that, and how I'm going to do it. So there's that at the very least. But so I think that's what I'm gonna do this week, and then next week I think I'll start on the zodiac signs. I'm getting confused on the pattern here. Soon it's going to be haphazard, because I am severely running out of reds. Hopefully my battery charges up enough that that I won't have to have this truck on. Hello. While I record for next week. Because it is severely noisy. I don't even know if you guys can hear me. I honestly don't. I'm looking for another red. Ah! So, I hope that you all enjoyed this episode. I know I enjoyed chit-chatting with you all. It's always fun and always amusing. But I think that this is the end, I believe. Is it? Yeah, it's 8. So yeah. So, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. Why did you... What? I'm so confused right now. Why? That's so weird. Why would you do that? Now I'm just messing everything up. Anyways, so, as I was saying, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit that like button. And if you really liked it, hit the subscribe button and share with your friends if you think anyone you know would enjoy this episode, this type of content here. Of course, this is live, so bye chat. But if you are watching this on YouTube, that's fine too. Just write anything you'd like in the comments, any suggestions or just whatever's on your mind. And I will I read all the comments. I get notifications from them. I like notifications. So I really enjoyed this this session. We got a lot done here. If we wanted to, we could just end it with a bracelet, but I'm gonna go for the full necklace. So this is about half if you wanted to do a choker, and if you were as big necked as me. So yeah, that's about 3 episodes of doing this, and we got about half a necklace done. So I think we're well on our way to doing the full necklace. If you guys want me to switch over to a new design, just say so, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Are you sick of those big box jewelry stores pumping out cast and poured copies of the same exact piece? And the only purpose seems to be cramming as many diamonds onto them as humanly possible? I am too. That's why at Pendragon's Twisted Metals, I sit down with you and design a unique, handcrafted piece. And best of all, you tell me what you want, and I make it a reality. You can schedule an appointment with me through text, call, or on my website. All info is down in the description. And if you want to browse my pre-made inventory, just click on the website link.